Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again, and this is the Mother's Day of the year 2022 here in the United States of America, specifically Itta Bena, Mississippi. Today, I want to prepare the message for Mother's Day, which will be tomorrow. This is a Saturday evening, and my subject matter is love me or hate me, no in between. I was awakened this morning and I was listening to a news media, and they were referring to this education program that Republicans and Democrats have a difference about. The Democrats are considering possibly dealing with getting rid of this debt that so many students have amassed, and the Republicans, for the most part, are not interested in anything like this. And they say that Biden was not too concerned about that. He did not campaign on it. However, he was considering reducing perhaps about $10,000 of the debt. And as we got these people who are sitting around the table discussing this, these, you can imagine are people who don't need it, probably used it because it was available. But now they're talking about if you're going to get an educational loan, why should it be somebody else's taxes who probably won't use any benefit of whatever you are doing? That is just helping you become a better person, but doing nothing for them, and yet using their tax money to facilitate it. And if you really give that some thought on those basic principles alone, it probably merits. But then you think about people who say all kinds of other different reasons. I heard some lady say, well, the vets, they went into the service, they gave up something, they sacrificed something, and then they got benefits that entitled them to this or that because they gave something. And that people who are looking for this loan just to be wiped off, it's not doing anything but robbing the public. And let me say this to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's saying to this effect, this is my money. This is what the taxpayers are saying. This is my money. It's always my money using for somebody else's. And my money only satisfies what I want it to serve. And anything that anybody else is suggesting, it might not satisfy me. And if it doesn't, I got a problem with it. And see, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the whole matter is about. My. This is why it's so simple to me. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, love me or hate me, I'm too old to be playing this game with you guys at this late date. And I'm just going to tell you just like it is. White folks are as ignorant as they can be. Hold it, don't stop, don't get mad. Black folks are as ignorant as can be. What am I saying? I'm saying human beings are as ignorant as can be. Ignorant rammers. You've got an opportunity. So no one could ever say, that's my tax money going for something else. When the program can be set up that engages every individual in some form of a career. In every career, it embraces the other. And the finished product is all of the things that we as human beings have determined are essential for our benefit, and we have created them and are continuously doing and will continue as they are important. And everybody playing a role in it. Make them part owners of all that exists. Everybody can access without anyone saying, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that for this reason or that reason, because it belongs to every last one, and everybody's excited. I mean, if you can make a choice about stuff like whether we're going to send some money over here to this regime or not, or if we can make a decision about we're going to give some money to this state or not. We're talking about people who are so darn ignorant, ladies and gentlemen, they're trying to take away the right of other people of this country to vote. You got the Supreme Court who's trying to nullify democracy, as far as the numbers are concerned. All of these things are happening. This is a result of nothing but evil, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm trying to tell you, as far as I know, there's not but one way that is proper, and that's the way that engages everybody. I mean, everybody. When you go on the baseball team, any team that you got out here, any winning team, everybody that's playing is a winner. And even those sitting on the bench is a winner. Because you got to depend on them if you need them. And you never know when you're going to, but they got to be prepared. They got to be educated. They got to be fed. They got to have clothes. They got to make sure they got the health care plan. They got to make sure they got access to those things that helps them to develop and be whatever they're supposed to be, the best that they can be. And I'm so doggone tired of talking for all of these years, for 40 years, talking to Americans. You don't even want to hear me. You'd rather listen to Donald Trump coming back into the office in 24. That man is trying to kill every last one of you. And American citizens, as ignorant as they are, black and white, men, women, boys and girls, young and old, as ignorant as they can be. You can be living as though you're in heaven right now, but you're so ignorant, you can't see it. Now, why do I call you ignorant? I call you ignorant because you have not been given the information. You don't know this. I'm pissed off. You might say, well, why? If you don't know it, why am I pissed off at you? Because I wish you knew it. I'm pissed off at you because you walking around here last days ago with your, like you own crack. No, crack people got better. No, let's just leave crack out of it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the thing is very important. They don't want you to have the information. What'd you say about, don't tell the kids about the way their parents and grandparents were. Don't let them know that people were so evil and that they happened to have been white. Don't tell the kids that their parents submitted to slavery rather than be bold enough and stand up and reject it. What are you going to tell them today when these people are trying to do the very same things to you that they did to your parents, that they did to your grandparents? What are you going to tell them? When somebody's standing up to you right now saying that you can live as though you're in heaven and you choose to live like you're in hell. Not live like you're in hell, create hell. No, hate me or love me. You see, I want you to have peace and prosperity and freedom in your life. I want you to have joy in your life and your dreams to come true. I want these things to happen. All of them. Needs, wants, and desires at your leisure. That's what I want. I don't want you to have to suffer for nothing. Food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, transportation, infrastructure, none of these things, suffer nothing. And I don't want you to have to go through any lying and cheating and stealing and killing and racism and hatred and bigotry, terror and war, crime and violence. I don't want you to have to go through any of those things. But in order for you not to have to go through those things, you got to put that damn money out of the way. See, God created you so you can depend upon one another's career. Depend upon one another's love to create the things that's so important. And then some liar comes along and say you don't need it and throw some money in there. For what purpose? To rob you. Every poor person in this country is robbed. Every poor person on earth is robbed. Every poor person everywhere are poor because they are robbed. And you say robbed by whom? By those that got it. Those whose barns are running over. Those who got billions of dollars. That's who are the ones who robbed them. And then they used a system to rob them. A system that was designed to benefit those robbers. And this, my friends, is what Mother's Day. Mother's Day created all these demons out here. Now, you don't want to hear that. But how many of you out here are dying because you love people? How many of you out here dying because you care about others and you're not going to sit back and allow people to be abused? How many of you out here, these mothers brought these, but they didn't know because their mothers brought them in. And it appears that since we've been coming on this earth, somebody has been lying to us, making sure that we never experience. You think I'm 70 some odd years old and I planned on living a life like this? I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not okay. I can't go to Paris and England and wherever I might want to go just by might wanting to go and going it. I can't do those things that satisfy those who want to be satisfied with me. No, we all got our hands tied by a system that said no. Either we're the wrong color, either we're the wrong gender, either we got something wrong that somebody else got control over and going to try to dictate what we can and what we can't. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just think about this. I want Mother's Day to be different. I don't want to celebrate Mother's Day crying because our mothers are gone and not here anymore. I want it when a Mother's Day come along and they're not here. I mean, you celebrate the ones that's here, and when those are not here, celebrate them for not being here because they don't have to be in the hellhole that we're in. And let's make sure that those that are here don't have to continue to live in a hellhole by making this thing right, and they can live the life that any of us would want to live. Let me leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you so very much for giving me this your time. Once again, this is Eddie Marcus saying good night.